We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Nick Nelson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
So digging in now, Mark Payton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
サンフレッチェ広島ですね。今のも際どいとこですな。
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a swing and a deep drive to right.
いきなりですね。
And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
先頭打者ホームラン。
So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Second home run early in the year. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
What a swing. What a huge boost right there. Not only does it get your boys fired up, but it kind of silences the crowd for a minute.
Batting second, the designated
あっちゃー。いきなり打たれましたね。
At the plate, Jesse Winker. Yes, he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Winker tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Florio is there, 2 gone.
batting fourth, the third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Voigt, takes care of him, and the inning is over. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Reds are staked to an early 1-0 lead. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for the Reds in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and no one will get this one. With one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Votto is there for it. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Esteban Florial.
Now at the plate, Esteban Florial. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way.
Counts 1-0.
1 out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Peyton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He's fresh off a 4-hit ball game back on Wednesday. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Fuck.
Now here it comes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peyton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning set to go, and up next the former World Series hero Mike Moustakas. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Smoked on the ground left side. Andujar's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The left fielder, number 2.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Nicholas Castellanos comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Yep, 1-2.
Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And another foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Aristides Aquino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossom.
To the plate now, Freddie Galvis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Galvis behind 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. It was an 0 for 4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his own, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
DJ LeMahieu is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Aaron.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at third baseman Eugenio Suarez, one of the more underrated players in our sport. Big-time power from the right side, ability to crush a hanging breaking ball. Also, soft hands at the hot corner. Very reactionary down there, and a strong arm.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Castellanos is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting 7. The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Andujar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Ball 2 now.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
いやー、もうちょいでファールやったけど。
So now to the plate, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd.
Fuck.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Oh,
on the line, that's a base hit into left field. So that keeps the bottom of the 2nd going.
音がまた気持ちがいいですよね。
Batting ninth.
And now time is called here as your pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 6 home runs and 11 RBIs. A ball and a strike. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Aquino will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We've played 2-1 New York. Ready now, Tucker Barnhart, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First offering on its way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The center fielder, number 34, Mark Payton.
Digging in, Mark Payton, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
What a magical year 2017 was for Aaron Judge. The slogan, all rise, fit him perfectly. What's really cool about it was the Yankees weren't even sure he was going to make the team coming out of spring training. He emerged into the scene, was the talk of baseball going into the All-Star break. Finished that off with a powerhouse into the season. One of the best young players the game in baseball has seen in a long time. All rise, Aaron Judge.
Jesse Winker stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Reds 1.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Entering the day, they are arguably the most dangerous group of hitters in baseball, as they rank 1st in the majors in both home runs and slugging percentage. Now, obviously, the home runs are a big part of the slugging percentage, but as one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup with dynamic skill sets. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can turn on the jets when they shoot one into the gap. Safe to say, this is a tough lineup to hold down, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Gary Sanchez is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Chopped to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Yanks. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
And that's over. 2-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hicks is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Digging in, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air out to center field. Peyton is camped under this one. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
in that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
そうといくのですか。それはないですな。
Crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And that misses 2-2. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
猫野郎は眠そう。
1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between
まあ
innings.
猫は
And
基
one thing he
本
stressed to
寝
me
る
is the need
か
for them to have more
飯食う
competitive
かいう
at-bats the
感じで
rest
す
of the
か。
game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Good stuff, Heidi.
なんか
Thanks.
よう寝るイメージあるんですよ。
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
食って寝て出して食って寝て出して食うたら出ますからね。
A little bit outside. 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batter, number 44.
Now at the plate, Aristides Aquino. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. A wind-up and the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 3-2 one more time. He loses him on ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Striding into the box, Freddie Galvis comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
よっしゃ。
Here comes the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
ああ、この人でもやめてきましたか。この人やめて。ハーフなんで。眠そうなのかね。いや、ちょっと枕を買いに行ってたんですけど。アイスのね、だいぶぬるなっちゃったから。これを、5点。えらいボギーとあるですね。5.68。そんな悪い。
On a good curveball, came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Line towards center field. Florio is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher, Tucker, Barnhart.
2 gone in the Cincinnati fifth. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart.
値段の割にはもう一つ質が悪い
First
という
offering
か。
on its way. Fouled away. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fouled off. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Florio makes the catch to retire the side. Reds lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
めっちゃ安いじゃない。箱買いしても腐りやすないとか。
Coming to the plate now.
カビが入るイメージ
He
ある。
reached on a single in his first try.
The first baseman.
振って取ったらカビ入るでしょ、あれ。なんかすぐ痛むんですよ。
Here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing.
なんかすぐ腐るでしょ。
And he fouls this one off.
全部離しておいとかんと。ぎゅうぎゅうにしとったらすぐひっついてるとこカビ生えてますから。
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
置き場所が
Into
困
the
ります。
corner and slicing foul.
そこら中にみかんを置きますっていうのなんかね。まあ、ちょこちょこ間開けておいて。
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
これは抜けるやろ。
Long run for the left fielder, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
下
Stepping in now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
一部屋みかん部屋にせななんだって。
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball just inside.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
結構高いって言われる。大して入ってない割には。
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jose De Leon comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Gary Sanchez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Ready with the 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch in there, 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Peyton is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Estevan Florio. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. From the belt, the pitch lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peyton is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Swung on and chopped up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. A play at the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
ポロリしてからセカンド取ってないから眺めてましたね。眺めてる間にホームに行かれました。エラーしたのはしゃあないと思う。セカンド取ってないからね。落としちゃったみたいな感じ。 なんかそうしてきた。
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 4-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mark Payton. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
あっしゃー。ちょっと変えましょうか。この防御率の悪い人で。
Luis Cessa takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
5.68 ですからね。
Number 85, Luis Cessa.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Cessa features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and the slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad. Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Jesse Winker is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward 3rd. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at 3rd for the first out.
間違えてファースト投げ込んだ。
Ready now for Cincinnati. Joey Votto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
ああ、鈴木さん、
Getting
おは
a
よ
few
う
steps
ござい
off
ま
at
す。
second there. Now
Ah,
the pitch.
ah,
And this
ita.
is sliced hard down the
mata
left field
haitteる.
line.
Haitte
And
ます
this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
早速1点取られてます今。
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way.
うわ、際どい。
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
It's 1 and 2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now that's second base.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the belt, the pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he popped him up. Andujar in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. Men on third with two down.
今日は鈴木さん昼からですか。
Again another foul ball.
多分休みと思います。さっき耳の散歩行くとったから。
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Reds pick up a run on the RBI double by Joey Votto. Through 5 1/2, the Yankees 4 and the Reds 2.
The second baseman.
First offering on its way.
LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
ああ、昼の1時から。
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peyton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Aaron.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself, that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Aaron Judge will be next. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Aaron Judge will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Yankees 4 and the Reds 2. Seventh inning ready to roll. Digging in is the outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now it's 2-0. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Now the 2-1.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. 1 out.
The batter, number 44.
Stepping up now, Aristides Aquino. It was a walk in his last trip. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Fouled off. Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Judge. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Freddie.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Galvis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A high fastball is in there.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. down the third baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still down by a count of 4-2. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt.
Leading off for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke.
First pitch on its way. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees' first baseman.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Torres is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Gotcha.
The 1-1.
あでもタイミングね、うまいことやらんと入るとこ見られたらやばいからね。もう、速攻通報されま
And the
す。
slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Estevan Florio. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
センターか変えましょうか。
So now a pinch hitter set to come on as Brett Gardner's grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Brett Gardner.
This one to right field and deep off the bat of Gardner.
お当たった。おーっしゃ。いきなり持っていきましたよ。
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field.
代
Second
打ホー
home
ムラン。
run early in the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. And the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a 2-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't
い
fair.
やーこの2
Into the
点はで
box
か
now,
い。
Giancarlo Stanton.
The designated hitter.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. So striding forward now, Miguel Andujar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
2-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Liner toward right center. And the Bombers have it going here as this is also good for extra bases. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Wade Miley takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1. A wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Hit well again. Down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Go in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 9 and the Reds 2.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing center.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mark Payton. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. but I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Jonathan Holder will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. First pitch coming, here it is. Bat explodes as this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Holder, originally from Mississippi, he was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one. Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. Here comes another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it 1st and 2nd. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up. That doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as they've cut this deficit down to 4. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
David Sosby will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game of the season.
あるんすかね、わからん。いやこの人。この人をもう一人打ったんですね。でもこっちにしましょう。4点差だ。
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. And it's fouled away.
でもね、試合中全員ミュートにしとるから、やられた人最後までミュートにせなあかんからね。
Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And that's the second out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in, Aristides Aquino. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A high fastball is in there. 3 runs already home here. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Sosby playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 28th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Wow.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 3 for the Reds in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Reds 5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
見た目がね、ほんま広島そっくりなんですけど。
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's
危うく寝
1-2.
るとこでしたか、あっちゃ。
Now the pitch.
ここはあれ
Changeup,
です
and
わ。
that fades down and away. 2-2.
シナシティレック通称レック。
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
ニューヨークヤンキー。
Line hard. But this will be a foul ball.
ほんまにこれ広島そっくりでね、色も似てるし、マークも似てるし。
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first
At the
base.
plate, Luke Voigt. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Up next.
Now in the box, Gleyber Torres. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitch on the way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
2 balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
This is line to left. Castellanos is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. Leading off the inning, Freddie Galvis, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Freddie Galvis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next to Cincinnati.
A reminder, we'll have post-game highlights coming your way from Yankee Stadium right at the conclusion of our ball game. Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
まさか抑えのチャップマンさんを出さなあかんとは。
At the plate now, Mark Payton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, Nero, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches. If you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day. And we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Jesse Winker, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The Reds down to their last strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-6, the final tally in this one. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Nick Nelson earns his first win of the season. Anthony DeSclafani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First one of victorious Yankees, 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 3 For the Reds, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
こっちもでもよう打ちましたからね。これまたギリギリ入るという。これまた棒に当たってホームランっていう。で、ここでまたタイムリーが出たからね。これでだいぶ楽やった。で、7回にしかもこのライトへホームランまた打ちましたからね。これでも9点入ったから、これは余裕やろう思ってたら、その次の回にスリーラン打たれるっていう。で、さらに、ここで一発をまた浴びるという。これでやばいなって、チャップマンさんを投入しましたけど。 最後はこの球で。これでなんとか勝ったから、これでまた5割復帰ですね。5割やけど、順位的には3チームが並ぶという。これもまた大混戦ですね。首位レッドソックスなんですけど、0.5 差なんですよ。残り3チームが全く同じっていう。で、オリオールズだけがちょっと下がってるんですけど。ここまでもつれてんの珍しいですけどね。他んとこはね、そうでもないんですけどね。広島よう見たら1位じゃないですか、これ。道理で強いわけですな。12勝7敗で首位じゃないですか。まさか首位のチームやったとは。さすが広島ですな。カーディナルスがこの最下位っていうのも珍しいですね。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。あちゃー。なくなったんちゃう。あちゃー。まだありますよ。ここで広島また2回やって、阪神4連戦ですね。その後がまたインディアンスですか。はーい、お疲れ様でした。逆にこの阪神はね、あれなんですよ。借金してるからね。さあ、ではではでは。